Today we are going to learn the new lesson which name is Windows 7. Windows 7 is the operating system. Okay, a computer consists of two major components, hardware and software. Both hardware and software are required for a computer to work. An operating system is the most important software of a computer. Okay, operating means which operate, and system means the system. A system which operate a computer, that is called a operating system. This operating system manages all hardware and software of computer. It manage all the hardware and software of computer means what? Suppose have you know what is mean by hardware? Hardware means the part of computer where we can touch that part. Okay, touch that part means see here keyboard. We can touch to keyboard na? With our hands. So this is a hardware. Okay, then scanner, we can touch to scanner, so this is also hardware. We can touch to web camera, this is also hardware. But can we touch with can we touch to touch pen? Okay, when we start the computer, the touch pen get display on the on your monitor now, we cannot see now, that is not a hard part. So this touch pen is a software. Okay, means when the computer started, we can see this software on the screen. Okay, the same way paint, when computer started, we can see this software. Also the notepad is a software. But mouse, we can touch with our hand to mouse now. So this is the hardware, hard parts. Operating system, we cannot touch, we can see only. So this is a software. Printer, we can touch with the hand. So this is a hard part. So this is a hardware. Now you understand hardware and software. So whatever the parts that we can see with our eyes, we can touch, the hard parts, hard devices are called the hardware. And the parts that software that we can see when the computer started, we can see the software on monitor, but we cannot touch with the hands, that is called the software. So the function, the work of this operating system is to manage all this software and hardware. Okay, in your home, your mother manage na, all these things. Your mother manage your homework, your mother manage your even snacks, even she manage the household work. So she is a good manager. The same way the operating system manages all hardware and software, and this Windows 7 is the operating system that we use in our computer. Okay, today we are going to learn the Windows desktop. When you switch on the computer, the operating system is loaded. This makes the computer ready for work, and this process is called booting. Okay, when you start the computer, some process is going on, means the keyboard is activated, mouse get activated, monitor programs start, some software start automatically in the background, and this process is called booting. After booting is completed, the Windows desktop appears. The desktop is the main workplace of the computer. Okay, have you seen on the screen one blue color screen? This screen is called the desktop. Means the first screen when the computer gets started, that first screen is called the desktop. The desktop is the main workplace of the computer. Why it is called a workplace? Because we can open any software with this desktop. We can create a folder with this help of desktop. Even we can open the internet also with the help of desktop. So it is called as a main workplace of the computer. You can use it to view and work with file, open program, access the internet, and so on. Okay, means you can use it to view and work with file. See, on the desktop, these are the files. If you see the cursor, this is a cursor, white color, and these are the files. See, these are the files, and then these yellow colors are the folders. So this folder contains so many files. Even you can access the internet. Here is a Google Chrome where you can access the internet. Even you can open the program. Suppose you want to open the Paint, you will click on the Tux Paint, and then Tux Paint get open. This you learned last year. So you can open any program, any folder on this desktop. Now, desktop icons. Icons are the small picture present on the desktop. See, this one is the desktop. Have you seen the files and folders? These all are called icons. An icon represents a program, file, folder, or a shortcut. Shortcut means a file is there which is saved in C drive or D drive. Even we can access that file by creating a shortcut on the desktop. The computer and recycle bin icon are the some commonly seen icon on the desktop. See here. Here is computer icon. Even here is a recycle bin icon. This computer icon is used to access the internal file and folder and drive of the computer. When I click on the computer icon, what happen? One window get open. In that we can see the C drive, D drive, and E drive. When I click on the C drive, what happen? Whatever the folders and file which are saved in the C drive, that get opens. When I click on a D drive, what happen? Whatever the folders, even the files, even software that save in the D drive, that get open. Then we'll see the recycle bin. See here, on the right hand side there is a recycle bin. Recycle means whatever we don't want, that we throw in the recycle bin. Okay, means suppose you don't want any file, we deleted that file, and that file automatically stored in this recycle bin. Now see here, suppose I don't want this new document file. Okay, I will delete that file. How to delete? Right click on delete. Even one separate window will appear on your desktop. It will ask you, are you sure you want to move the file to the desktop? Just click on yes. See what happened? This file disappear from your desktop and it gets saved in the recycle bin. We'll see now. See here, when I open the recycle bin, automatically that file, see, new Microsoft Word file get transfer here. Suppose I don't want this file here also, then I can delete from here. When I click on the delete, what happen? This file permanently deleted from your computer. So the files that you don't want, we can delete that file, and that file directly transfer to the recycle bins. Means each and every computer has this computer icon, recycle bin, and some software and files. Now we'll see start menu. See downside. Have you seen a circle with 4 colors? That is the start menu. The start menu is used to go to. Now we will see the start menu. The start menu is used to go to the program, folders, and setting of a computer. To open the start menu, click on the start button. Have you seen the downside? Here is the start button. Okay, this round color start button. Okay, when you click on this start button, what happen? One scroll down menu get open. The start menu display a list of options. See here, This is the list of options, means how many software that get loaded in your computer that display in this list. It also has search box. See downside, here is the search box. The search box is used to search the file. Okay, now we will see how to search the file. To search a file, again you click on the start. Okay, then here is the search box. Have you seen a rectangular box? That is called the search box. Now you type the file name here. Suppose I want a file earth day. Even I make the presentation of earth day and I forgot where I save this file. So by giving the name of that file you can open that presentation here. Means this search box is used to search the file or program. Then next one. Okay, now we will learn the taskbar. The long bar present at the bottom of the desktop is called a taskbar. See here, have you seen a grey color rectangle which is situated at the bottom side? This grey color rectangle is called as the taskbar. The part of taskbar are shown here. See here you can see the taskbar. When you open a program or file, the program icon appear on the taskbar. Okay, suppose I will open one file here. Okay, I will open this 5th rows. What happened? And when I minimize this file gets stored downside here. See, this is the shortcut of that file. Okay, I will open one more file now. Okay, and I minimize this file also. I will minimize this explorer also. Now see downside, what happened? Whatever the file I open, that file get minimized and it gets stored here. Means whenever I want this file, I just click on this file and I can open this file. You can switch between different programs by clicking on the icon on the taskbar. Okay, switch means you can open any program. You can go from one program to another, and this is called a switching. Suppose I want this Excel file, I can click on this Excel file, I can open this Excel file. When I don't want this Excel file, even I can minimize it. When I want this PDF file, I can open this file. When I don't want, I can minimize this. Means you can open 2 or 3 programs, even more than 2 or 3 programs at a time, and you can work on these programs, and this is called switching of the program. Then we will see the Windows Explorer. See the downside. Here is a yellow color folder like icon, and this is called the Windows Explorer, where all the files get stored. All the files, folder, even software that get stored. But see how it gets stored in such a manner. See here, library. In this library, some subfolders are there. Document. In the documents, all document files are stored. In music, all music files are stored. In picture, all picture file, all images get stored. In videos, all videos are stored. Means we store the different files in different folders. Even it shows the desktop. In the desktop how much files get stored, it shows here. Recent place means in recent how many files we open, that we can see here. Then C colon shows how many software that suppose software are there, that software gets stored in the C colons. Means different file we save in the different folders, and we can see all these files in the Windows Explorer. Then notification area. If you go down the right hand side, there is the notification area. See here, this full area is called a notification area, where you can see the date and time. Means you can click on the button, it will display the date and time. Okay, when I put up the cursor here, it shows current date and time. See, Friday, June 26. If you want to change the date and time, just double click on it and you can change the date, and here you can change the time also, or you can click on directly change date and time, and here you can change the date and times. Here click on this button and change today's there, whatever date you want to set, and you can change the time from here. When changes over, just click on OK and then again click on OK. Then show desktop button and network access button. See here, network access or network status. This is the network status button, where you can see whether your computer is connected to internet or not, and this full area is called the notification area. Now I will revise this. This blue color screen is called a desktop. This desktop has so many file and folder icons. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the icons. These icons are shortcut to a file. Even this desktop contain my computer. My computer shows whatever files, folder, program save in the computer. Then recycle bins, whatever the deleted file that stored in the recycle bin. And downside here is the taskbar. When you open a program and when you minimize that program, this minimized program we can see on the desktop. This taskbar. This taskbar contain Windows Explorer, minimize program, and notification area. The notification area contain network status, volume button, and today current date and time. And here is the start button. This start button is used to display the list of the software which store in the computer. See, this is the scroll down list. And if you this also contain the shutdown button also. If you want to shut down the computer, you can click here, and when you click on shut down, what happen, your computer get shut down. Okay, and this full screen is called as a desktop. Now we will learn file and folders. So see here, these are the files as I told earlier, and these yellow colors are the folder. Now what is mean by file and folders? Consider a school bag. Okay, in your school bag, what you kept? You kept your compost box, even you keep your notebooks, even you keep your books, and so many things you keep in your school bag na. So that school bag is a folder, and your notebook, your test book, your compost box, all are the files. So folder is a container which contain the files. So folder is used to hold the files. We can keep the files in the folder. Now see how we will keep the files in the folder. Now I will create one folder here. Right click on your desktop, click on new, and click on folder. Okay, give the name to this folder. Give your name. Suppose I will give my name to this folder. Okay, this is my folder. This is whatever the file I will created, I will keep on this folder. Okay, so this is the folder. Now what I will do, I will keep my file in this folder. So which file I will keep now? Last year what you learn paint na. So we will open the paint. Click on the paint. This is the paint. You draw here, do the nice drawing. Okay, this is my drawing. My drawing is not too good, just consider. Now I will save this drawing. How to save? Here is an floppy, rectangular pink color icon. So click on that icon, go here, click here. Here is untitled one, means the file name is untitled. Give the file name. I will give file name my drawing 1. Okay, and I will save this on the desktop. This is one my drawings here, my drawing 1. Then suppose I created a file in Word. Open the Word, create one file here. This is MS Word. This you know how to operate. Standard 4. You can make it big one. Okay, now I will save this file. Save. My Word file. Okay, I will save this file here in desktop. Save. Minimize or close. Now see here, I have 2 files, means I created 2 files today. The first one is my drawing and second one is my Word file. Now what I will do, I will keep these 2 files in my folder. Now see how to keep. Right click on here, right click on that file, or just click on that file and move this file here. This is called moving a file. How to move the file? Just click on that file and drag that file in your folder. See, in my folder now there are 2 files, my drawing 1 and my Word file. So this folder, now you understand, the folder is used to hold the files. So this is my folder. Now you can show your mother or you can show your father ki, mummy see, I created one folder and I kept all the files in my folder. Now selecting file and folder and opening file and folder. How to select and how to open this folder? So either double click on this folder. This folder get open, and how to open the file? Double click on that file. That file get open. See here. Now you understand how to open the file and folder. If you don't want, click on this close button. Now renaming a file or folder. Renaming means you can change the name of your file or folder. Suppose I want to change this name. Okay, so how to change? Right click on that folder. Here are the options. See here. These are the options. So click on rename. See what happened? A blue color area get visible. Press the backspace button and type the new name. Suppose now I will make the file standard 4. Now I will give the name of this folder standard 4. Click on this folder. Understand? Means you can change the name of your folder. The same way you can delete file and folder. How to delete? Again, right click on the folder. Just select delete. What happened? This folder get deleted and you can see this folder in the recycle bin. Now what I will do? I will delete one file. Now I don't want this file. I don't want my drawing file. Okay, so go to the my drawing file, keep a cursor there, right click and just select delete. It will ask you are you sure you want to delete the file? Just click on yes. So this file get deleted from your folder. Then moving, you learn how to move the file. Just click on the file and drag that file in your folder. This is called moving a file. Then copy a file or a folder. Now we will see how to copy a file and folder. Now I want to copy one file. I want to copy this file 5th rows and I want to paste this file in standard 4 folder. Now how to copy and paste? Just go here, right click on that file, select copy, then open your folder. Okay, go here, right click and click on paste. See here, that file get display here. This is called copy and paste. Means this file is here also and this file is in my folder also. Now you understand how to copy and paste the file, how to rename a file, how to delete a file. I will revise again. Okay, go to your folder, double click on the folder. The file get display on your screen. Okay, then if you want to rename a file, go to that file, right click, select rename to change the name. Okay, if you want to delete a file, select delete to delete that file. If you want to create a shortcut of that file, create shortcut of that file. Okay, suppose I will create a shortcut. See here, that shortcut get display on the screen. Then if you want to copy and paste, again you go to the file. This shortcut get created here. Right click, copy. Again you go to the desktop or minimize this. Again you right click and paste here. This file get, you can see this file on the desktop. Okay, now this lesson teach you, in this lesson we learn how to copy the file, how to delete the file, how to rename the file and how we can move the file.